Everything feels quiet, but the silence is not peaceful. It feels heavy, planned, and emotionally cold. The room may be glowing with candlelight, yet the atmosphere carries hidden danger. This kind of silence creates fear before the real horror even begins. Danger does not always arrive with noise. Sometimes it walks in smiling, sits comfortably, and waits for the perfect time to strike.
Well, it's no good being Lord of the Riverlands if you can't celebrate with your family. That's what I say.
More faces appear, more people, more comfort, more pride. Everyone looks safe, and that is exactly what makes everything so disturbing. The people in the hall believe they are in control. They believe power belongs to them. That false sense of security is what makes revenge so effective. When people feel untouchable, they stop noticing the warning signs. They stop reading the room. What looks like a feast is actually a trap hidden inside ceremony.
Not you. I'm not wasting good wine on a damn woman.
The old speaker stands with confidence, almost relaxed, as if he owns the room and everyone inside it. He speaks like a man celebrating power, but the energy underneath feels wrong. This contrast makes the psychology of the scene so powerful. A person can smile, raise a cup, and appear fully in control while death is already moving through the room. Outwardly, it looks like leadership. Deep inside, it feels like judgment is already on its way. The emotional tone slowly begins to shift. Everything still tries to look normal, but the atmosphere no longer feels safe. It feels poisoned even before anyone fully realizes the truth. That is what makes psychological revenge so terrifying. The victim often understands what is happening too late. The mind begins asking questions only after the body starts to react. Slow panic can be more cruel than sudden panic because it forces people to feel the danger growing inside them. Fear starts becoming visible. Faces change. Bodies react. The room begins to lose control. Only seconds earlier, these people looked powerful and untouchable. Now they look confused, weak, and terrified. This is the breakdown of false security. Revenge here is not just physical, it is emotional humiliation. The people who once felt dominant are now falling apart in front of everyone, and their power dies before their bodies do. The trap fully closes and panic spreads everywhere. No one knows how to escape. No one knows who to trust. That is the cruel brilliance of this revenge. It is organized, patient, and deeply personal. Nothing about it feels random. Pain has been carried for so long that it has transformed into cold and intelligent rage. This kind of rage does not shout. It does not lose control. It waits, calculates, and strikes when the damage will feel most complete. Calm returns, but it is not the calm of peace. It is the calm of someone who has finished a mission. One face in the room carries no panic, only control and emotional distance. That detail says everything. This revenge was never blind anger. It was mentally prepared, emotionally sharpened, and patiently protected until the right time. The expression stays quiet, but the message becomes clear. Justice, at least in this mind, has already been delivered. What remains is not only death, but a psychological statement. Revenge can wear many masks. It can smile, serve, wait, and then destroy everything in one perfect move. The most frightening part is not the poison itself. It is the patience behind it. It is the emotional discipline. It is the way pain was transformed into control. That is why the scene feels so powerful. It is not only about killing enemies. It is about making them feel completely safe right before everything ends. If you enjoyed this psychological breakdown and want to see more deep analysis of Game of Thrones characters, scenes, and hidden meanings, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss the next video. And if you have your own theory, your own question, or a scene you want me to break down next, drop it in the comments below. I would love to read your thoughts and maybe feature your idea in an upcoming video.